Yo, welcome back. You tuned in to the Future Sports Talk Radio. We are Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. It's your boy King Julio the Mike, and you know the vibes. You know who I'm with. First off, my boy, the homie, White Mike's definitely in the building. Guy behind me, under me, I guess, if we do the Brady Bunch style. What's up, White Mike?
Don't ever say that again.
Oh, Brady Bunch style?
No, before that.
Oh, was that a pause moment? I'm sorry, I don't mess with this. This coach is weird, bro.
So, I'm doing good. Just glad to be back. First time in a minute. Life's been crazy.
Yeah.
So, just trying to recover from shoulder surgery and still hang out with the family as best I can.
Oh.
And getting ready for this overly materialistic holiday coming up.
Oh. What, Christmas? Yeah, Christmas is definitely one of those holidays I really don't fuck with. I don't like it either. It's gotten too crazy, in my opinion.
It's too materialistic.
Not way too crazy. All right. My A1 from day was definitely in the building. My guy right there, Hollow Point. What's up, my dude?
What's going on? What's happening? Y'all are crazy. Christmas is the best time of the year. So, bah humbug to you two. You can go somewhere with that. This is the best time. I don't care about all that stuff.
I like the family side of it. I don't like that.
All the days off.
200.
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
Yeah, outdo my neighbor over here.
I'm just saying though, it's competition. You got to find your competitive spirit somewhere, man. They just put some dope lights up. Now you got to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just had to hang some lights the other day, man. I felt like Jeff Hardy on that ladder.
Listen, I'd just be happy to buy a little thing you stick down in the ground.
Hey, forget
plug
that.
It in and it rotates.
Listen, bro, I'm doing 3 inflatables and a pop-up tree, and I'm calling it a day. I ain't trying to win. That's it. I got a big Santa inflatable. I got a snowman inflatable, and I got a what was the other one? I want to say it was like a penguin with a tree, hugging a tree or something crazy. I don't know. But plug those things in and call it a day, man. But yeah, it's cool.
Also in the building, my boy down here in the corner, catty corner from me, over here. I guess he'd be like Bobby Brady. Horace Jr.'s in the building. What's up, Horace?
What's the deal, man? It's been a lot going on. Been new job, Bob Mills Furniture now. I don't work from home anymore. Doing something new. Been doing that, man. Had to buy all new Christmas stuff this year because my nephew went through the bins and left some of the bins open, and mice got in the bins in the shed. And they ate all of it and pooped on all of it and peed on it, and
oh my god.
Yeah, so we spending a bunch of money before we even get the gifts. Yay, Christmas.
See? We 3-1 on this Bah Humbug.
No, hey man, Bah Humbug got 3 of you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I just
and the music.
The older I get, the more expensive Christmas is. So I think about it that way.
No, that's on y'all. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what my son came to me, says he wanted a PC, a desktop. He showed me the one he wanted, and I saw the price. I said, "Well, you got some leaves to pick up, bro."
For sure. For sure.
We're not getting that for free. You know what I'm saying? Spoiler alert, you're not getting it at all.
No, exactly. So I'm live on TikTok right now. To my TikTok followers out there, the one person or the 2 people that are watching right now. But we are on Truth Be Told Sports Podcast right now over on YouTube. You can follow us on Truth Be Told Sports Podcast there on YouTube. Follow the live. We are live. These are my boys right here. You see my guys right there? We are live right there. We are live right now. If you want to jump over there, follow us or follow along the show. Of course, drop some likes here, but like and subscribe over there. Appreciate you watching. So, wait, Mike, we don't have any questions this week. but it's all good.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't sure I was gonna make it or if I was even gonna be. Let me tell you, I've done a lot of things. The shoulder surgery is probably the worst recovery of anything I've been through.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I sleep about like this.
Oh my goodness. That's
like, I got 6 hours. I got 6 straight hours of sleep the other night. I was excited as hell.
So it went into. Did you injure yourself, or was it like just some pain?
Just kind of pain, wear and tear. I thought it was just the AC joint. It was a 45-minute surgery. When I went to sleep, it was a 45-minute surgery.
Okay.
When I left, I was the last person in the surgery center because it was a 2.5-hour long surgery.
Oh wow.
The AC joint was messed up. Rotator cuff had a tear. The labrum, I think, had a tear, and the bicep tendon was messed up.
Right.
I got 6 different holes in my shoulder right now.
Oh my God. Hey. Bionic man.
I know, right? That's crazy.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
Man, Steve Majors. God bless.
Oh, no, right. But you're good though, right? I mean,
I go back.
Is it supposed to like? Hopefully, it corrects whatever.
Yeah, I mean, there won't be no more tears.
So, are you bionic now?
No,
bionic. No,
but I think I got some. From the pictures, it looks like I got some rope in there.
Okay, all right. Maybe they slid some adamantium in there. Maybe you get a couple. I don't know.
That'd be nice.
Channel your inner Wolverine. That's what I
right.
like.
Just know what I'm saying. You know,
look, if they didn't, then they should just make me look like Jax from Mortal Kombat.
There you go. Either way,
that's a good one.
Either way, that's real good.
That's good. Yeah. All right. Well, I'd like to welcome you guys back to the episode of the Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. I am King Cooley. I'm here with Hollow Point, White Mike, and of course my boy Horace Jr. We have a lot to talk about tonight because we missed it so much. But I know you guys saw over last weekend, the rivalry during college football. A lot of drama wrapped in some of these games involving the flag planting. I just want to get you guys' opinion, man. There's a certain stigma, around flag planting right now going on in college football. What are your thoughts on it? I'll start with you, Hollow Point. What you think?
Honestly, I'm kind of either way. I can do with or without it, to be honest with you. What I mean when I say that is, hey, it's a rivalry, especially if it's like a storied rivalry that they've been going at it for years and years and years. I think there's no harm in it. It's a hey, if I win, to the winner goes the spoils kind of thing. If you don't want anybody celebrating on your field, you don't let them win on your field. It's pretty much that simple. And I think when it comes to, and I think what struck this is the whole incident with Michigan and Ohio State, where Michigan tried to fly their flag or put their flag in on Ohio State's center or whatever. And the guy took and ripped the flag. I was like, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, you lost, dude. Don't be a sore loser too. Like, that's part of the thing. If they won, they get to do that. And now you, at the same time, if you want to, defend your, home field, by all means, go for it. But I can do with or without it, man. I see both sides, and like it's many different ways to say no, boo-boo, we beat you, other than planting your flag on the field. Like I think it is disrespectful, but at the same time, it's a rivalry, and rivalries are filled with disrespect, so it's all good.
Right. Horace, what do you think about it? Yeah. What do you think about the stigma behind the flag planting?
Let me preface myself because Mike probably remember this. My freshman year of high school, Baker beat Mayor Jim Montgomery and broke like a 30-game losing streak or something like that. And they fans tried to tear down our goalposts, and we went and beat the fans up. Yeah. So the football team ran and snatched people off the goalposts.
That's crazy.
You see people sliding across the ground. We was not going for none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Nuts.
So I get I get the emotions of it,
Yeah.
But like Big Homie said, if you don't want them to plant the flag,
you know what I'm saying?
What are you saying? What are you even doing out there, bro? When I used to lose emotional games, bro, I couldn't leave the field fast enough.
Right. Like, why are you still there?
Fast enough, bro. Bro, I ain't trying to. I don't care what you doing. I don't care. Plant the flag. Moon dance on it. Break. I don't care because I should have won. I should have won the game. When you win the game, you get the right to act a fool. You get the right to act a fool. I didn't like Cam Newton when he went to the Panthers because after he beat the Bama, he ran around the stadium, ton the fans and all that. As much as I hated it, as much as I thought it was bad sportsmanship, he earned that. We lost at home. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Right. White Mike, what you think, bro?
So I'm gonna agree with everything these guys have said. I'm all for it. You don't want it to happen. Win the game, but if you plant that flag on that field, you have to understand the repercussions that may come with it. I'm just saying, you may have won the game, but it's still my house.
Right.
It's still my house.
Wait a minute. What you mean?
The fighting words, basically, what you're saying.
I know. So if you're gonna do this, there's a contract saying you must
consequence behind it, right? Okay, I got you.
Get done up, kind of thing.
Your actions have consequences.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, but I'm all for it. I mean,
I like
you don't want it to happen, win it. But when you do it, don't get mad when I take your flag and try to throw it over the stadium.
Burn it. Yeah, either way. Yeah.
I mean, you know, the Ohio, Arizona State and Arizona, dude went to plant the fix for it. And that dude tried to throw it over the stadium. He's lucky
like a javelin. Like a javelin.
Yeah, he's lucky somebody grabbed it because he was just going to launch it.
Yeah, real talk. I mean, it's just like a javelin. I would have done the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, you have to win to keep it from happening.
Yeah.
Right.
But don't be all whiny whenever I don't allow you to do it.
Yeah.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's the ultimate, like, it's the ultimate disrespect, right?
Yeah, right.
So you either got to be good with it because you didn't win the game, or you could be a sore loser and stay around and wait for trouble. You know what I mean? Like Horace said, if you mad about the game, you already off the field. Like you don't have, you're not waiting around for stuff to happen. You already gone.
I'm talking about way after the game. After the game.
I think
they looking to fight. That's what it is.
That's all it is.
That's what it is.
The one that got mad,
that flag.
I always say the one that's doing it and the one that's getting mad are like third on the depth chart. Like they didn't get no playing time whatsoever, so they got so much energy. They got the energy to plan it and fight. Like if you play the whole game, you ain't got energy to do that.
Again, the dude who the linebacker who took the flag and who started all the stuff for Ohio State. It's a clip going around where the coach holding him back, and the kid literally says, "They played him back again." So he was ready for it. He was ready. He was like, "If we lose, we fight, man."
That's it. He already had it on. He had it like on his little paper sheet or something. Like he was ready.
That was the worst loss ever, though. I'm gonna give him a slide. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna let it go, bro. Cause them boys, 4 in a row to your right. Yeah. I know how that feels.
4 in a row, and you haven't won in 5. And because of COVID, you haven't won in 5 years. You haven't beat them in 5 years. That's crazy.
That hurts.
You know, that just some teams have some coaches numbered. And unfortunately for Ryan Day, it's his rival.
I feel like he's dealing with the ghost, like the ghost of Michigan at this point. Like, is it whoever is the coach? It doesn't even matter. It's just like he has maize and blue freaking nightmares as he's waking up.
Unfortunately, if he don't win next year, he ain't gonna be at Ohio State much.
Yeah, I'm gonna be even more accurate. It depends on how he does in this playoff. If he loses this first game he has, he may not make it till next year.
No,
I'm be honest with you.
That's crazy. I think, dude,
Yeah, but they got a bye week this week or a bye week next week. The first round.
No, they don't.
No, they
Ohio
lost.
State.
They
No,
lost.
They got 2 losses.
They got Tennessee.
Yeah, they play Tennessee first. If Tennessee come up there and beat them,
man, I'm trying to figure out who I actually want to pull for in that game.
Tennessee. That's easy.
I think
I live in a Tennessee household, brother.
I know, but Ohio State, though, no one cheers for Ohio State. That doesn't live there.
I will, sir. I will. I will
yeah?
with the Buckeyes.
Well, you got
Reese in the family's face.
I will be with the Buckeyes, sir.
Your pettiness knows no bounds. Or
go Buckeyes. Go. What they say? What their thing is? OHO, all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't even do it for real. That's how I know you're petty. That's how I know.
Yeah. I'm with this guy.
Yeah.
We're gonna be the wrong way.
Wrong way.
Wrong way. It's the other way. Anyway, well, my stance, I guess, if I can interject, fellas.
Yeah.
You just
I agree with you guys. I 100% agree with you guys. You know, planting the flag has been been around for like the longest of times.
Yeah.
When an invading force conquers a land, the first thing they do is plant the flag, right?
Mm-hmm.
That shit shows you defeated the team. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Football players that we call the modern day gladiators, right? You know what I'm saying? So they go out there, you lose. Tough shit. You should have played harder. Doing better.
It's the
behind it. I mean, giving up a set behind the flag planting is crazy, man. If it was good for Iwo Jima, it should be good at fucking Ohio State.
They ought to ban flags from all games. When they play, no flags.
Nope. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to end up trying to do, man. And I don't think that's. I mean, it ain't that serious.
Nah, it ain't that serious.
You know what I mean? But if you don't want it to happen, play harder. Win the game.
Win. Yeah, win. That's it.
That's simple. That's simple. Conference Championship week is upon us. Talked about. What are the some of the most intriguing games for you guys? You looking forward to look at? Horace, let's start off with you, pal.
All right, man. So of course, me being an Alabama stan, I'm gonna go with SMU versus Clemson. It's if I'm being honest and I'm being objective, if I was putting money on it, I would put money on Clemson. I'm not sold on Clemson, but I'm definitely not sold on SMU. They were just in the American Coast Conference just last year. Now it's a great story, it's a great offense, but Clemson has NFL players. Like they 9-3. They got NFL players on that team. You know what I'm saying? So I hope I'm wrong. I would love to extend, even though Alabama this year has made me, oh my God, I've been so mad and angry at these young, Lord, boy. I would love to.
They're not playing right now, Horace. Calm down.
Yeah, relax.
I would love to watch them play one more time to piss me off.
They're going to. Don't worry.
They're going to.
Yeah, I know. And I'm going to be honest, because I couldn't even get in the gym the other day when they put us at 11. Oh, Lord, they booby trapped me. They was waiting on me. But hey, I ain't scared. I'm going to be 1,000% with you. South Carolina has no argument. We beat them. Ole Miss beat them too. So that leaves them out. Okay, if Ole Miss mad, I feel you. But everybody else, Miami, get out of here with that little weak schedule, man. And then it's Alabama. It's the script day. It's the script day. I'm not gonna be here just like we're all great and all that. No, we played like crap multiple games. We just lost 24-3 or something. I don't even know what it was.
You got it right.
Because I stopped watching it. You know what I'm saying? But they still putting us in there because the script day. Hey, and if it come down to us or you for a slot, you just, hey, that's what the GOAT did. The GOAT did that. Blame Saban. He on ESPN now. Blame Saban. He did that.
I don't disagree with any of that.
Man, I'm being real. Ole Miss or Alabama, please. Miami or Alabama. Miami can't even. You know how it be like 15 people in Miami football game, bro. Man, they fans been gone.
It was 27 the last time I counted.
Yeah, bro. They fans, it better not come down to Alabama.
That's a packed crowd right there. 27. Wow.
Yeah, 27.
SMU.
Standing room only.
SMU, you have to win this game. Not because of Alabama. Not because of Alabama. SMU, you have to win this game because if it comes down to you or Alabama, you in trouble. SMU, don't make me laugh. Please. They kept out Florida State last year, undefeated. Think it's a game. Think it's a game. But I think Clemson's gonna win and it's gonna jack up everything. But we'll see. I'm not so sure Alabama. I know a lot of people are sure that Alabama get in, but I'm not.
You're not sure. All right. I'm gonna say Penn State and Oregon for me. Oregon first year in the Big Ten, going in there and just wrecking shop, just looking dominant. And then Penn State, because it's Penn State. Penn State has been. We'll see if Penn State's this season. I mean, this game.
They're always Penn State. They always, every time.
But they're like the Spider-Man person. They're the Spider-Man person looking at each other, pointing.
Yeah.
Who's gonna choke? I normally choke. No, I normally choke. No, I choke. No, you're choke. No, I choke. So, who you got, Hooli?
I'm taking Oregon.
Okay.
I'm taking Oregon. Oregon looked nasty this season, bro. And I don't think a lot of people are like really paying attention to that.
Yeah, I like.
They look nasty this season. Who you taking? Who you gonna get? Who you take?
Anybody but them.
Anybody but Oregon?
No, I'm just playing. I think Penn State could get them. It's hard to judge a team like a Oregon, a Texas. Who else up there like that? There's a couple schools. They ain't beat no damn body. SMU. I'm talking about ain't beat no damn body. Texas ain't beat no. These schools, Penn State ain't beat no damn. Oregon, they beat Ohio State. But how good is it? How good are they? How good are if Ohio State was in the SEC, what would they record be?
As it turns out, I probably don't think it'd be that good if they
it'd be more than 2 losses on that thing. It'd be more than 2 L's on that thing.
Michigan's terrible.
I will say those are the best 2 teams in the Big Ten, though. I do think that.
Okay.
I do think it's real. These are the 2 best teams, and this game is very interesting. Hopefully, I can get off work to watch it.
Oh yeah. That's the one I will pop my popcorn for. Wait, Mike.
Who am I taking, or who's my game?
You can do either or. Then who you taking? Then go into your game.
Oregon, Penn State's gonna choke as usual, and I hate to say that. Penn State's a blue blood. Penn State's got a lot of tradition, a lot of history, but unfortunately, they also have a history of choking. So give me Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon. All right. And what's your game?
Texas, Georgia. As Horace just alluded to, Texas hasn't beat anybody this year. They had a chance to beat Georgia, couldn't do it.
See if they could do it this time.
It's hard to beat a team twice in one season. It's always talked about. It's hard to beat somebody twice in the same season. And since that Texas game, Georgia's been looking a lot less Georgia-like.
Okay.
So I think this is going to be one of the better matchups. It's going to be one of the closer games, one of the more fun games. Give me.
Who you got?
It's gonna hurt. Say it. Say it out loud. Say it with your chest.
Hey man, hey, just bite down on your lip and just and go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like
your shoulder a couple times.
Lethal weapon. Rock back and forth. Rock back and forth. That helps me.
Give me Georgia.
Oh, it hurt.
Okay.
It hurt.
Hey, I'm with you, dog. We're gonna get through this together. Because that's who I'm riding with too. And I don't feel good about it. I feel disgusted. I really feel disgusted.
Go take a shower right now.
But I live in Texas. No. I live in Texas, bro. I'm the king around here. I can't be having them walk around with their chest all pumped out. It's our first year. We already taking y'all league over. Blah, blah, blah. Because they had the easiest schedule in the history of the SEC ever.
I'm so glad you said that, Horace, because this is also my game that I'm looking forward to, and it's everything that you said. Is hey man, hey Georgia, you think you supposed to be big bad? Texas first year, we can't let them win, okay? Because it's their first year. They can't win because they won't ever shut up about it. How easy they think SEC is, even though they had a cupcake schedule. They didn't play nobody. They avoided all the tough games except for Georgia, which they lost. So it's like they got no real games, and then they get to kind of parade into the conference championship and into the playoffs as if they're this big and bad team. And we've seen them when they get hit in the mouth. They don't like it too much.
No.
So speaking objectively, even though I hate Georgia, I think that if they get a pass rush on him, kind of like they did in the first game, I think they're going to be in trouble. The problem I have is with Georgia's quarterback. He is
Carson Beck.
Yeah, Carson Beck is man, he's something.
That head is not this for that money.
Bro, it's a little Snapchat thing going viral right now. He's sending chicks, asking chicks if they want to see his meat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you're supposed to be getting ready for the biggest game of the year, because I'm telling y'all right now, people can go for this stuff if they want to. It doesn't matter if you win or you lose your championship game.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, because low key
and see what happens to you.
Low key, if they get blown out, they might not make the playoffs. I'm just gonna put it out there right now, because this will be it'll be their third loss. And now, if we're counting this game, which I don't think we should, but they will. If they will count this game, that puts them at 10-3. So
apparently, the committee said they aren't re-ranking teams after the conference championship. Or re-ranking teams that didn't play in a conference championship.
Well, yeah, that could mean something, but that's wild though.
Because they might have to. It depends on.
Yeah, because if Georgia loses, that's 3 losses for them. So that's a whole nother conversation.
So maybe not for Georgia. I think Georgia might be safe. I think Georgia might be
maybe,
safe,
but it's, I don't know. You never know. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is it's intriguing game because they have played already, and it's hard to beat a team 2 times in 1 year when you're not technically a division rival. So there's familiarity with each other for that game for this season, and Texas has a little bit of get back because they know what they're going to be in store for. I think Texas has improved, even though they had that light schedule, but I don't think Georgia has improved. So they just got out of a knockdown drag out with Georgia Tech. And you can talk my ear off how good you think Georgia Tech has gotten this year, but yeah, miss me with that.
According to Norvell, they're a powerhouse in the ACC.
Yeah, miss me with Georgia Tech being good. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Georgia struggled with a 6-6 Georgia Tech team.
The biggest thing.
Tough. Yeah, tough.
Yeah, tough 6-6 Georgia Tech team. Yeah, swing and a miss me with that.
I like Georgia just partly because they know how to win in this situation. Yep. They've been in a situation like this before. Texas.
I couldn't tell you who I think who. Because I feel like if I pull for Georgia, and like historically as a show, when the 4 of us or even the 3 of us, it agree.
By the way, Georgia Tech was 7-5.
The other team wins.
Oh! I'm sorry. They're 7-5.
Yeah.
My bad.
Don't be on the yellow jacket, bro.
Yeah, my bad.
Solid squad.
So just so we're clear, I didn't make a pick. I just said it would be cool if Georgia won.
Okay,
but I do.
I'm pretty sure he said I'm riding with Georgia.
I'm pretty sure I'm riding with Georgia.
I'm thinking Texas.
I think Texas is going to win.
Me too.
I think Texas is gonna win. I have no faith.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think Georgia's gonna win.
Because Georgia been hearing all week. If they lose, they still get in. If they lose,
they have nothing to play for. Really, they're made. So it's like, why would I? Maybe Kirby like talks them up for pride and having the conference pride and all of that stuff. But like in the end, the playoff is more important than this. I don't know if they're going to put all their energy into winning this game if it doesn't amount to much. So
I get smacked. But I get
don't get smacked. Don't go Florida State on them.
I'll get ran out of there. You gonna be mad as hell Sunday morning.
Yeah. Don't go Florida State.
No.
You guys watched the game last night?
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Bits and pieces.
Good game.
Tough.
Dan Campbell, you know what I'm saying? Tough to watch. Tough to watch Dan Campbell make some of these decisions.
Ooh.
What do you think about the game itself? Just the game itself, and then we'll come back to Dan Campbell.
Okay. I thought the game, it was one of those 2 chin strap games. You know what I mean? Like it was a lot of clanging and bangling there, man. It was 3 yards in a cloud of dust for a lot of time. So it was good physical, like a good physical matchup. I think they were you could tell it was a rivalry situation where they both were trying hard to win the game. I think the Packers left some plays out there, but in the end, I think it was a tough game. I enjoyed watching it. It's definitely not like the normal Thursday night game where you can easily turn it off and go do something else. But because it was a division game, and not only a division game, it's 2 playoff contending teams in the same division. So it's like one of those knockdown, drag out type of deals where it's going to come down to the fourth quarter and who doesn't make the mistake. So that's what it came down to. So it was a great game to watch, and could have went either way, but Detroit came out on top. So
okay. Horace, what you think about the game?
I think it was a great divisional game. I think like bro said, it was super physical. Like like I be watching it, like I be up on it, bro. Like, and you can just tell certain games, bro. Like when they be trying to slam you with, it's only a foot left between you and the ground, and they still like I'm like this a rivalry game.
Yeah,
and it was a huge game for the Lions to stop the Packers because the Packers been hot. Packers been
they have been.
They've been smacking people. That's why I picked them for the upset. You know what I'm saying? My only hesitation was that the Detroit Lions were at home, and I do think that made the difference in the game.
Huge difference.
It made a difference, I think. But the Packers are still tough. I think they're a team to be reckoned with. I think they're gonna make another playoff run. For whatever reason. That the quarterback he gets stronger. Last year he got stronger towards the end of the year into the playoffs. That's how he got this monster contract, and it looks like he's doing the same thing. But this year he has one of the best running backs in the NFL, and Josh Jacobs with a tough defense. So I look for the Packers to make some noise. I know they lost yesterday, but I still like them going forward.
Okay. White Mike.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback these guys obviously, but the Packers. Nothing against Packers. I mean they're the Packers. They've got some. When they're in that locker room or when they look at that jersey, that they see all these things. But right now they need to see what's in front of them. And as strong as Love gets, he's been injured this year a decent amount. I don't think he's 100% healthy no matter what they say. The defense is good. They got to keep feeding Josh Jacobs. Then they have to work on closing these games out. They either blow you out or they've been losing close ones. So they need to learn to close them out and they'll be all right. They may make some noise in the playoffs. Now this Lions team, all that love you want to give the Packers, this Lions team has how many injuries and how many people on injured reserve right now?
A lot.
Like,
yeah.
Like they've been signing people off of practice squads.
Yeah.
And they literally moved up one of their safeties. They moved Jamal Adams up to a linebacker position.
Mm.
I mean, he'd hit you like he was a linebacker, but he wasn't one back there. So I mean, they're finding ways to win. They're doing what they have to do. And I think they're a pretty complete team. I don't know if they're the Super Bowl winning complete style, but they're a complete fun team to watch.
Okay.
They've got a good running back and they've got some good receivers. The defense is a little iffy right now because of all the injuries, but and I took them because they were at home indoors, not playing in that cold weather.
Right on.
That's true. That's true.
Right on.
Well, I tell you one big thing is with having a healthy Watson there, and if they could get if the Packers can get Dobbs back, I think that one too is deadly as far as stretching the field, man, and that gives Jacobs that much more room to operate with because they're gonna have to keep two safeties back when you got those two burners in there. So that makes a big difference. And I think with Kraft over the middle at tight end, he's a serviceable guy. He's not a game changer by any means, but he's definitely serviceable enough to where they can't put 8 in the box because they can't stop Christian Watson one-on-one or Dobbs if he's got one-on-one. So it's just any defense, like more like Horace said, is like toward the playoffs. That's when Love's starting to feel it, and you could tell he's starting to get there to where he was last year. So, we'll see. Yep.
Mute.
Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Big, my bad. A big, rookie mistake. A big part of Dan Campbell's. Big part of that game is Dan Campbell's play calling. He went for it on fourth down with 4 times in that game.
Every
there was
time,
a really,
almost.
damn near every time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And had a really questionable one, right? So a lot of people talk about Dan Campbell. There was a I guess a situation in the playoff games last year. Question play calling from he even had like in last season too. My question for you guys would be: is Dan Campbell's aggressively risky play calling, is it going to work? Is it sustainable for the Lions long term?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's why they didn't go to the Super Bowl last year. I think there's different type of head coaches, and I think it's safe to say that Dan Campbell is the motivator. He's the coach. He's the communicator. He's the connector. The coach, teammate, team players love Dan Campbell. They want to do the best they can for them. They he has those real tight motivational speeches. He has that fire and brimstone. He has the ultimate confidence in his players. That's why he goes for it. But I think it's gonna cost you in the long run, bro. You can't invent the wheel, bro. It's certain things that just don't change, bro. You don't go for it, fourth and inches when it's already like a 20-yard field goal. That's not being smart. That's being stupid and reckless. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not sustainable, like at all. And it's gonna cost him. He's hot right now. And he has the best team in the NFL right now, in my opinion. But if he doesn't tighten up, stop with this foolishness, it's going to catch up with him in the playoffs. And it's going to because you cannot play like that in the playoffs. Hopefully he learned his lesson. Hopefully this just some, he trying to get some king style, because in the playoffs, this same game, you lose it. If y'all notice, my boy fell. He fell. He had to throw the ball to get my. That's why you don't do stuff like that, because
anything could happen,
bro. Anything. Kick the field goal. If you had 40 yards, 55 yards, and your field goal kicker is he's mid. Okay, bro, it was like a 20-yard field goal. And now you playing around now. Like you trying. Like now people gonna think Vegas involved. Like people gonna think you're trying to throw games. You know what I'm saying? If y'all wouldn't have got that, But yeah, that's my opinion on it.
I don't think he so much cares about the long run either. I think he cares more about the here and the now. I think he's just trying to ride this out as long as he can. So.
Well, I think he's not. I don't know. You say it's sustainable, and the short answer is it is sustainable, but it's not going to get you a Super Bowl. Absolutely not. It's sustainable because it creates a different culture for the team. Say, yes, we will go for it on 4th down. Yeah, we don't care. We need 4. We'll take 4 downs and get 10 yards. That's what we do. We're tough and we're hard nosed and rah rah rah, sis boom bop. But when you're going for it on 4th down or your own 30, literally gift wrapping them a touchdown, that's the difference, and that's what puts you in the losers column. And that's why you don't win. That's not winning football. That's not winning football. You play for field position. Your defense is playing good enough where you pin them deep and you make them go the whole field. That's the difference. That like the one that you guys mentioned was also a good one, a good example. But at the same time, the one where they're going for it on their own 30-yard line was insane, bro, and reckless and very dumb. And
very dumb. If you don't have that much faith in your special teams, get some new ones.
Right, and it's one of those. It's one of those things where when he does it, you're like, man, that's stupid, and then he gets you like, oh, great call. It's not a great call. That wasn't a great call. It was a great result.
And I think that's how they look at it too. I think you get too aggressive and you get too cocky, you get too confident. You know what I'm saying? And you go in and make that call. Like they won't expect me. I think it was thinking more than likely like they wouldn't be that the Packers wasn't expecting him to actually go for it.
Yeah,
on that play. You know what I'm saying? It's like the ball also, the audacity, right?
Yeah, and then also it kind of, if you look at if you watch the game, you watch his whole play calling as a whole. So they a lot of 2nd and longs and 3rd and longs, they're running the ball right off the tackle, like it's 1st and 10. I'm like, okay, we don't trust golf or I don't know. I didn't know. I couldn't. I'm looking around. I'm like, I don't know why he called that play right there. It was like 3rd and 8. It was like 3rd and 8. He ran Montgomery right into the pile.
I get it, but you know what I'm saying, and it's obviously it's been very successful for them. They're the best team in football right now. A lot of their fans, that type of play calling, that aggressiveness has got Detroit fans like out of the woodwork now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I saw a TikTok the other day, and I don't know, it was probably staged or whatever, but it was this lady filming her husband at Target. And he was basically telling her, he was like, no, we got to leave at 12:30 because kickoff is at 1. We got to leave at 12:30. He left her ass at Target.
Oh,
at 12:30. And when she got home, she was like, of course, like, hey, why'd you leave? And he was like, I told you 12:30. This is history right here. The Lions haven't been this good since the 50s.
Right.
So like, is that aggressive play calling that's got the fans up in a frenzy right now? That's got into that. You know what I'm saying? It motivates your team. It lets them know that your team that for the players, lets your players know you trust them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it also creates opportunities and moments for your key players to make, because big time players make big time plays at big time games or big time moments. You know what I'm saying? So it creates that type of thing for them. But on the flip side of it, you can like the complete ass if it don't fucking work for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Remember Riverboat Ron? That stuff that stuff got sour real quick after it stopped being successful. It started oh man, you putting us in a position.
It's gonna get them to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get them deep in the playoffs. We don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get them to the Super Bowl. Hopefully so. If all that stuff works, bro, the game is going to change completely.
Yep.
The complete landscape of the NFL will change.
Yep.
If the Lions win the Super Bowl this year, playing like with this highly aggressive, risky play call.
They
of course, like Horace said, like I'm sorry, Horace, but like you said, people they're gonna start thinking Vegas is involved.
Yeah, for real. They're a great team. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just like you can't play with Pat Mahomes like that.
No.
Nope.
Like you run up to the great teams.
Even if you made it in the, you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, we're gonna go for it on our own 30. Okay.
It makes you. It kind of makes you, root for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it plays into that underdog aspects. Like every football game, every football movie you've seen where the underdog came back and won, and the play was on fucking 4th down. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of it makes you.
I just think you need to use your whole team. I mean, it's 3 phases. You know what I mean? So it's just what it tells me. What you running the 4th down on your own 30 is you don't have faith in your special teams or your defense. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and honestly, it makes sense because most of their injuries are on their defensive end, so on their defensive side. So it's like we have more faith in our offense to make this play more so than our defense to stop them from coming all the way down the field, which is I don't think that's not good recipe for winning. Not a sustainable. It's not a long-term success. He is. They are winning now, and I would disagree. I wouldn't say they're the best team right now. I think right now because of the health, I think Philly's the best as far as the NFC is concerned.
I thought you was gonna say the Bills.
No, negative.
Police. Never mind.
No,
I don't go there.
That boy been balling over there.
He has. I will say Josh Allen has played the best he's ever played to this point. I will give him that. I'm not saying I won't say the Bills are the best team.
MVP.
Nah, go sit down, Josh Allen.
Calm down.
Nope.
Saquon and Lamar Jackson are like
the
what are you talking
MVP's
about?
coming from the Ravens more than likely.
Yeah.
Saquon's got a solid argument, but
Saquon and Lamar
and Derrick Henry.
We step up Derrick Henry. Allen can come in the room. He can't sit at the table.
Use him with that Allen. Use him with that Allen crap.
All right. Hey, key matchups of this week, week 14. Key matchups. I'm gonna go first. I'll go first. I'm picking the Bills and the Rams. This for the Rams. This is a very important game for the Rams. They lose this game. You got Seattle and Arizona playing each other. And then you have who was it, the 49ers that play somebody who they're probably gonna lose to.
They play the Bears.
That's what I'm saying. What if they fuck around and beat the Bears? And I never would have thought myself saying that. What if the 49ers fucked around and beat the Bears this season?
Yeah, they're depleted, man.
It's crazy.
They got like the 3rd and 4th string running back now. It's just, and then you got your first they have Debo, but I don't know, probably maybe a quarter or two.
Maybe.
Got,
unless he get a phone call, then he got
right. We're talking about Jawan Jennings being your number 1 receiver. I mean, he's a solid number 2. But, he's not a primary guy. But
right.
Unless 3rd down. But
this is an important game for the Rams. More so for just to stay alive in the NFC West, because that little mess that's over there is going to be funky.
Oh yeah, in the West.
The West is funky. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if a losing a team with a losing record wins that division.
Yeah, maybe. It's definitely possible for sure.
Oh yeah. Hollow point.
I like to give me Chargers Chiefs, man. Chargers Chiefs. I said it's always a good, even though the Chiefs have owned that division for years now. I don't think they've lost in a couple years. I think they were 6-0 last year, and I think they're on the pace to be 6-0 this year. But I like Harbaugh as a coach, man. He's such a difference maker. I didn't think he would be, man, but he's instilled a faith in that team that they can go out there and compete in a physical game with the best of them. And I think they even though they can't keep Dobbins on the field as a healthy, but they have Gus Edwards. He's serviceable. And I heard that McConklin's not going to be able to play, which is probably a big blow to them.
Right.
But at the same time, that defense will definitely get after it. And Mahomes and the Chiefs haven't been playing great, man, but they play good enough. They played good enough, and they got enough rabbit's feet, I think, in their locker rooms to last the whole season. So I don't know how they get to win, but they do. So it's just they do, man. And it's always the reason why I picked this game is not necessarily because of the matchup. It's just like you want to see what different way they can pull a win from a loss. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know. A sack fumble when they're down 6.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's drama, man. I love Mahomes. You know, we love Mahomes on this show. We call him
light-skinned Jesus.
Yeah, we call him light-skinned Jesus for a reason. So, but it's just been so phenomenal the way that they've been winning games.
Right.
I mean, 9 wins, 7 of them, 7 one-score game wins.
Right.
A blocked field goal, a fumble at the end of the game. I mean, it's a calamity, man. So it's straight up entertainment.
I'll point. All right, appreciate you, my boy. Horace, who you got, my boy? Who you got?
I got the Cowboys and the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, make this short and sweet. The Bengals have absolutely the worst defense in the NFL. They are the first team in the NFL history to score 30 points in 5 straight games and go 1-4. And they scored 30 points in 5 straight games and lost 4 of them. That's just how bad their defense is, bro. It is horrendous. So I want to know if they're gonna fight. If they're gonna fight, they still have a very small chance of getting into the playoffs. But they have to win this game or it's over with. Cowboys season pretty much over with because Dak gone. It's a wrap. It's sad. So sad. Not really. But in my parts of where I live in the world, this is a big game. So I guess I'll be forced to watch it.
You're forced to watch it. Hey, shout out to Sandra real quick. She just chiming in. Let's go today. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Yeah, I mean, so
fan of the program. We appreciate
the program. And make sure you also tune into her show as well. All things football from a lady's perspective. For our female followers, please go in and chime in her. She's really good content she pushes out. So make sure you know what I'm saying. Go holler at the homie. Appreciate you. White. What you got?
Oh, give me Atlanta and Minnesota. Minnesota's trailing Detroit in their division. They're 10-2 right now. They've had some issues, but they're still moving along. I mean, they're a solid team. Atlanta started hot, and then they have fluttered. This game, you got Kirk Cousins going back up to Minnesota where he spent the last few years of his career. And this is a much-needed win for Atlanta. This is one of them, we got to get this game. They're fringe in the NFC South. This is another one of them divisions that could very well have a team with a losing record representing them in the playoffs. So, but I think Atlanta, like I said, Atlanta's got this on it wasn't originally circled in the year as a much win. It may have been on Kirk Cousins' calendar, but nobody else's. Now it's a much needed win. So, like I said, Atlanta's got to go in. I think they're going to play some hard football. They're going to try to right some wrongs. And I think they squeak this win out.
Okay.
And I do mean squeak. It ain't going to be a blowout. It ain't going to be.
Atlanta tamper for Kirk Cousins.
I mean, the Vikings will let him go anywhere. They had already decided.
But they tampered.
Don't even get me that tamper.
Terrible program.
Are they going to let Phoenix play in the second half, or what's the deal? What's the deal?
Might as well.
I feel like the Kirk magic is kind of rusted off a little bit.
Nah,
we left it out in the rain, and they didn't put any WD-40 on
it. They ain't covering up. They
didn't cover it up at all.
They covered it up at all.
Rusted.
It's gonna get rained on. We got rust. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna thug it out because of what Bruce said.
Yeah.
They still in the division race, so they not gonna turn into no Ricky, and don't know what he gonna do.
It's true.
We might be 8. We might go to the playoffs with 7 wins, but hey, we got Kirk.
What I will say is I've seen Kirk play a lot better, but I've also seen him play a lot worse too. So it's just I don't know what to say, man. Like I like him. I think he makes some good. He will get you down the field, but he will throw. He will. I mean, you know, Kirk will Kirk sometimes.
He's trying to.
You know.
Hey,
it's like watching Jameis, man. It's the same thing. It's
bro,
like,
that's the funniest thing in the world.
He has amnesia like no other, and it's the best. It's the best.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Yeah. So
what interceptions?
Yeah. Yeah.
He really is, dog. Y'all ever watch that Netflix special QB on?
Hey, oh yeah.
Kirk Cousins. Just an everyday guy.
He's a dude, man. That's all. He's just a dude. That's fine.
Like my wife bought me this shirt at Target.
Yeah.
Like $15.
Straight laced. They probably go to church and everything together.
Got $100 million in the bank.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't spend money. They don't. His wife favorite thing to do is go shop at Target.
Yeah.
She's a regular old girl.
Yeah. She don't have, he doesn't have a fur or nothing.
My favorite Kirk Cousins thing is that beatdown he took to Alabama when he was at Michigan State. But
oh boy,
did he?
They didn't score, right? Wasn't he a part of that one?
Oh, he played like
nothing.
The greatest, sorriest team in Alabama history. Yeah. That whole team went to the NFL. They lost 3 games. Garcia. Remember Garcia?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We couldn't stop Alshon Jeffrey. That motherfucker.
Terrible.
Good
time. That was a tough year.
Hey guys. All right.
That was the last 3 years.
And real quick though, do y'all know you're talking about Kirk Cousins? What quarterback was drafted before him in the same draft that he backed up?
RG3. Yeah.
RG3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's just crazy. I mean, I know RG3 got hurt, but it's crazy to see where Kirk Cousins is now versus where RG3 is.
It's a lot of people like that. It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of wild.
But they were drafted by the same damn team. That don't happen very often. You draft 2 quarterbacks in the same draft.
Well, that organization was jacked from the start. They didn't know who they wanted. Like one person wanted RG3, the other wanted Kirk Cousins. That's why it happened that way. They were literally arguing from the draft room all the way until they got out of the organization. So
they finally did something smart. Draft Jalen Daniels.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels. Yeah,
about time. They
have new organization, so everybody was on one accord.
They'll kill his career too.
No, this is different, man.
It's new ownership now.
Yeah, different ownership.
The last one was a perv or something.
Fair enough.
He was everything. He was he harassed. He did everything wrong. So anyway.
Where's it at? Right there. Hey, just in case, before we get out of here, you know what I'm saying? There's a big free agency signing in Major League Baseball that's looming. So allegedly it's going to happen over this weekend. And that's Juan Soto. Where do you think he's going to sign? And if you want just for fun, just throw how much money you think he's going to make on this sign. Where is Juan Soto going? Hollow Point.
Not the Yankees. So sorry about your luck. So just we're going to put it that way. First, we're going to start with that. Then we're going to say it's either between the Mets and the Red Sox. Neither organization, they both just throw money at the problem. They don't really develop anything around that. So if my vote is the Red Sox, and I think it's going to be somewhere north of about $730 million.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot.
Hey, you misspelled Red Sox.
I didn't. I did.
Yeah, I think honestly, man, I think they, like I said, they have enough money to be dumb about it. They don't have enough. I don't know if brains is the right word. Brain trust. I think maybe veteran leadership. I don't know. But they need pitching, and they need good pitching, and they need pitchers who aren't going to be hurt for the year. You know what I mean? They need healthy pitching. Right. So it's just that's their problem. They get these guys that are names, and then they have to end up having surgery, or they end up half of their roster is on the daggone disabled list. So and not that I feel for them. I mean, F the Red Sox forever. But that's just the way it goes. I'm just
y'all, what y'all doing on here?
Wait, Wait, Mike, where's Juan Soto going?
Re-signing with the Yankees.
White Mike says the New York Yankees.
I think
somewhere between 600 and 700. Probably around a 13-year deal.
I think if he was going to sign with them, he would already sign with them.
Nah, he's trying to drive his price up.
Yeah, he's trying to milk the cow.
Yeah.
And the Yankees is hitting him with some different offers that
Oh yeah.
Yankees trying to get him for the low. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get him. They're trying to undercut him. They're like
until they have to pay him, and then when it comes down to what the final number is, they're gonna write him a check, and then
I don't know if they want to. I think they have a set number in their head that they want to give him. They don't give him no more than that.
And that's you know what? They're very tight with their money like that.
Yeah,
it's a very good assessment.
Yeah,
they really
Red Sox, whatever you want, go ahead and get it. You want a certain strip club, you want, you get it.
As long as we can beat the Yankees.
Yeah, you help us beat the Yankees, you can write your own salary.
Yeah, right. We can have a Juan Soto. Juan Soto hosts the Boston Tea Party.
Yeah, exactly.
Bikini boat party.
You cut off the banner at the marathon. You can do whatever you want, dude.
You do whatever. You want. Horace, who you say?
I'm going with the Red Sox.
Yeah,
the Red Sox. It's simple. They're desperate. They're getting left behind in this baseball derby race. The Dodgers signing every damn body, everything moving.
Bro.
The Yankees, they still tough. They just played in the World Series. You got some up and comers. Like they get left in the dust. They're gonna have to do something. And then when I say whoever signs, remember I said this. Put this in the bank. Whoever signs Juan Soto 2-3 years from now, they will regret it. How many of these players live up to these
it's impossible.
10 years. 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way. Bye. I appreciate what you've done for me, Mr. Soto. But I ain't giving you no damn $600 million for no damn decade. You kiss my ass. I'll give you break it down for 5 years. Bro, yes. Or something, bro. A 10-year contract is insane, bro.
That's ridiculous. I agree. 100%.
Your boy for the Dodgers, he's the only one who's good enough for something like that. He's the only one, bro.
Yeah.
Because he's not from this country. He won't be perverted by our way of life, and he's a different type of person. So you pay that person. Juan Soto, he gonna be out that bitch with a torn on his damn chain. A helicopter in the middle of the field when it's time to go out and back. I'm telling you, it's gonna be some crazy shit going on.
He gonna have a live band doing his theme music every time he walk up to the
goddamn mariachi band. A girl on the Kendrick Lamar goddamn live goddamn band out there.
I'm telling you, I agree 100%. He gonna go way crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
I hate these 10+ year contracts.
They're ridiculous.
That's the one thing I was gonna say when I told y'all before the show. I had some. These contracts are ridiculous. One, you don't know where this player is gonna be at in 10 years.
Nope.
You don't know how good he's gonna be, and you're fixing to guarantee him 10 years, $700 million, whatever.
Right. See Albert Pujols with the Angels.
Then you guarantee the money. So if he blows his knee out and can't ever play again the first game of his first new contract, now you on the hook for all kinds of money. Because when you guarantee, I mean, I'm sure there's clauses in there for medical, different things, but when you put the word guarantee in there, that means you guaranteeing to pay me no matter what I do.
Bro, I'm the ultimate professional, bro. But my job where I'm at right now guarantee me money, bro. And I have to go in that bitch focus, got locked in, because I'm telling you, my mind will veer quick because I know. At the end of the day,
that check getting cash, man. Either way,
for pay, God, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't finna stress out. I ain't. Hey, I'm on a little slump. I know I ain't hit the ball in 2 months, but hey, at the end of the day,
I appreciate them checks.
I'm gonna get $600 million.
Honorable mentions, fellas. Honorable mentions. You gotta get out of here.
All right. I'll start off. My honorable mention is for the NBA, the Emirates tournament. I think they call it now. It's the play-in tournament, the mid-season play-in tournament. The knockout stage starts on the 10th. You have on the West, you got the Bucks on the East, you got the Bucks and the Magic, and the Knicks versus the Hawks. And in the West, you have the Thunder and the Mavs and then the Rockets and the Warriors.
Wow! So we're gonna have a new.
There is going to be a new. Yep, the Lakers did not make it. No, so no back-to-back in play, and I'm interested to see how they're going to treat the winner. Like if they're going to treat the winner the same way they did the Lakers. So that's going to be an interesting one to see.
I wouldn't play in this tournament. I'd go out there and be like, look, you five at the end of the bench, go play. We gonna take this week off.
Nah, no, I think that's wild.
I think that's no. There's plenty of incentive
now, and I know a lot of people haven't been watching the NBA because it's just like a lot of people don't watch it until like football's dying down or until after the turn of the year or after Christmas or whatever. But there's been some really good games and some teams that you wouldn't expect to be good this year are good. Yeah, Houston Rockets really good this year. The Cleveland Cavaliers. Even though they are really good, but they're not in the tournament. That's neither here nor there. Yeah. But the Warriors, who you think would be down because they lost people, they're pretty good. So you got like the Thunder are still good, and just teams like that is very interesting to watch. Now, Dallas has kind of taken another step forward. They're not necessarily the creme de la creme, but they're right there. They're petering. So Kyrie Irving and they I think. They have the best team that they've had in a long time. I'll say that. So definitely some interesting matchups to watch out for. So yeah, that's my honorable mention is the in-season tournament at the knockout stage.
Right on. Hey, Horace, what you got?
Man, shout out to honorable mention Wemby, the Spurs superstar, the NBA future, the future of the NBA. Yeah, I said it. The alien himself. He is shooting a little bit too many threes. He's shooting a little bit too many threes. I don't like that, but his defense is like crazy, bro. Like he's so tall, bro. He blocks shots on accident. Like he literally just put his hand up, bro, and just balls just like, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like he's like on defense, he's like last night I think we gave up he gave it like 140 without overtime or something like that. Like that's just the impact that he has on the Spurs defense, bro. Like it's a free for all when he don't play.
Just remind him he's not a point guard and he doesn't need to bring the ball up and or get it not in the paint.
And he ain't Steph Curry. Even though he got a nice little stroke.
I don't care if you can hit it. You ain't supposed to be taking it. They got people who can do that. Get rebounds.
Not 10, 3, 4. 5 maybe.
He up there just hawking them up, man. Like he whoop coming off the pick. Whoop. Like, come on, man. Like get the rebound.
I agree. But the young boy's still learning. He's gonna be there. Give him time.
Yeah.
All right, White Mike, what you got?
My shout out is to all the young men and women in high school who just signed their national signing day deals and are getting ready to move on to the next step, D1, D2, D3, JUCO, wherever they're going. Congratulations, you guys, making the next step. I personally know a girl that signed to play softball at University of South Alabama.
For sure.
She came from Saraland High School.
Everybody signing. That's great.
So everybody's signing.
Okay.
But when you got the quarterback from Saraland, he committed to Texas. So National Signing Day ain't just football.
Hey, I always think football.
Yeah, that's what everybody thinks, but it ain't just football. I mean, baseball players can sign early, softball, whatever. They all get to sign early now.
You said Saraland, right? Doesn't Dearman coach Matt? Doesn't Matt coach?
Matt. Yeah, Matt's coach is Saraland. Yep.
Yeah,
Matt Dearman.
When did he go there?
He's been there a while. a couple of years. And I don't know if he's head coach. Hey,
Matt Dearman. Who is that?
I don't know if he's head coach.
He's a classmate of ours.
No, Jeff Kelly's the head coach.
Okay.
From Cincinnati, went to Southern Miss.
Interesting story about Jeff Kelly I have. But I'll tell it another day.
I graduated with his brother-in-law. And then I got family that went to school with him in Central. So.
Hey, you say shout out to Taj Overton. He is the son, Taj the Hammer Overton. He is the son of a homeboy of mine. I really said back in my Village Green days, Terrell Overton, who signed on National Signing Day to Arkansas. Mm-hmm. So he was a safety out of Williamson. So shout out to him. Nice. Shout out to him because I don't know where he got his athletic talent because his dad was terrible. His dad. I don't know where you get your athletic ability, young man, but you can get it from your dad. He will tell you stories, but they ain't true. But they ain't true. Who I got? Okay, it's me. Shout outs. I don't have any other. I want to mention. Couldn't think of one. Shout outs, guys. Hollow Point.
Just shout out to everybody listening, everybody's watching. We appreciate you. I'm pretty sure we'll be on before the holiday season, so I'll save that for our next episode. But I appreciate everybody coming back and staying with us through this transition. And shout out to ESEN for hosting us once again, for being a good group for us and helping us out along the way. So we definitely appreciate you boys for allowing us to be a part of the network. So and then that's it.
All right. Horace, what you got?
Man, shout out to all the Division 1 Power 4 championship teams this weekend. Play your heart out, young men. Do not listen to these people telling you that the game won't count. It shouldn't count if you lose. If you play the game will count. Millions of people are watching these games. These games count. These games count. These games count. If it don't count, they wouldn't let your ass play it.
For sure.
So give it all you got, young man.
There you go. White Mike.
Shout out to you fellas. I've been holding it down. I've been going back and checking out some of the videos and stuff. So appreciate y'all. Glad to be back. Shout out to everybody. Just the Hollow Point said all y'all that stayed around and coming around, and the new people. Thank y'all.
Oh, okay. All right. My shout outs is always a piggyback what these guys said. Shout out to everybody sticking around with us. We're coming up on 200 episodes of this podcast. You're more than willing. If you're willing, go back and listen to our old stuff over there on Apple or any platform podcast. Listen to our old stuff. Make sure you subscribe to us if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on Facebook. Run over to YouTube. Go over there and click subscribe. Also turn on the notification bell. Make sure you so you can subscribe to us. Also go over to TikTok. Subscribe to us on TikTok at Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram also at Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Thank you guys for watching, man. It's been a pleasure doing this show. We have fun doing it. It's been inconsistent, but this transition is it's kind of new to us. So we thank everybody for rocking with us who continue to rock with us, and to the new people, welcome. It's Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. I'm King Hooley. I'm here with Hollow Point, Horace, and my boy White Mike. Thanks for watching. Rest in peace, Kobe. We are out of here.